It's time to think about the people that have us fighting against each other. The people that actually have Black Lives Matter fighting against All Lives Matter. And the fight is not really in the streets, the fight is in the comment section. People are just divided on social media. We're arguing over statistics of who being killed the most by the cops. We're ignoring another ethnicity groups that has the same thing being oppressed to them because they're not either black, they're not either white. And I'm talking about my Spanish and Latino brothers. The truth is, if you keep the poor divided, you would keep them misguided. That's the honest truth. The people that have the power, that have the money, that are corrupt as fuck, that are keeping us separated. If you think, let's pay attention to what's going on. We all know that, hey, the government controls the media, but there's somebody bigger than the government. Trust. Just, why is it all the time that black people are being shown killed by cops when Latinos is being killed by cops also, and white people are also being by cops, but they never show that? Because somebody has to be the poster boy to be the enemy. Because when you constantly show black people being killed by cops, black people are going to be in the uproar, which we should, because you know you don't want to walk down the street to go get some shit and just get shot in the ass by the police because they think you have something on you. But once you constantly show that black people are going to get mad, they're going to get mad, they're going to want peace, they're going to want retribution, and we're going to argue with whoever the fuck comes and say, hey, nothing's wrong with you, which the All Lives Matter people are doing. But the truth is, if all these people can come together, because there's more poor people in the world than rich people, and the poor people supply the fuck out of rich people because we buy a lot of dumb shit, just like the people that just bought the fucking Supreme brick. Unless you're gonna build one of these with that goddamn brick, then I don't think you should waste your money. But hey, who am I to judge? Okay, back to what I was saying. You keep the poor misguided, you keep them divided. So, just think about back in the 1700s when white immigrants from Europe came over and white people oppressed them, had them work with slaves, and then they started getting the idea that, hey, I'm tired of being oppressed, and they started overall, and they was like, oh, wait a minute, you're white, you're alright. You're better than those dark-skinned people. I will let you watch over them. Just stay right there, we'll pay you. And that's the thing about it, but they were still oppressed, they just got a little pay. Which we still worked in the field and picked cotton like a motherfucker. But anyway, trying not to get off topic here. The thing is, we don't know who our enemy is. You can say it's the cops. The cops are not that fucking strong of a force. The cops make $30,000 a year to go on street patrol. That's not no power. The power is in the money. The power is the rich motherfucker that you don't see. You can say it's the Rockefeller family, you can say it's the Bilderberg group, you can say it's the Illuminati. But the question is, what do they look like? Have you seen any of them face? Have you seen them with a membership? When the KKK was formed, they put on hoodies because they did not want the world to know who they are. They had the idea, if your enemy is a ghost, you cannot destroy your enemy because you do not know who the fuck he is. That is how... I know I'm just gonna get on that. I was about to say something else as far as off topic. But anyway, if you don't know who your enemy is, how can you destroy him? It's like chasing a ghost. And that is what we're doing. We're chasing a ghost. We're arguing with people in the comment section. We're arguing with newscasters that have a salary, that have no power, they just project. Because everyone has their own power. I have a camera, everyone has a cell phone, anyone can state their opinion. But people just can't come together because we want our opinion to be better than the next person's opinion. We want to be the leader. But to be that leader, if you're going to be that guy that's going to go up against the ghost, the truth is you're going to have to die. Martin Luther King, Moses, Malcolm X, JFK, Abraham Lincoln. List goes on and on. If you actually stood for peace or you actually stood for anything, you was that leader, you had to die at some point. And you won't see what you laid on. You might think you've died in vain, but you influenced the next great leader. When Moses never made it to the promised land, he saw it from afar, but he never made it in. Martin Luther King fought for equal rights, but he didn't see the civil rights bill being signed. It was signed after he died. Look how strong the Nation of Islam is in America after Malcolm X died. Shout out to Mr. Farrakhan. To make a long story short, and to get out this construction site, and to get out this white neighborhood, I just wanted to walk because it looked real nice around here. And I'm poor and black. But anyway, long story short, figure out your enemy, then you will know how to beat them. But for right now, we don't know how to beat our enemy.